everyone, I am Anju Sharma from Sarvitkari Vidya Mandir Malerkotla. Today my topic is getting to know plants. We know various types of plants, some are tall, some are small, some are big, and some have hard stem, thick stem, and is a differentiation between them. So we get to know about different types of plants. So, on the basis of their characters, we will differentiate the plants into different categories like herbs, shrubs, trees, creepers, climbers. So, firstly, herbs. What are herbs? Plants with green and tender stems are called herbs. They are usually short and may not have many branches. Like we can see in the picture, they have green stem and they have the tender stem. They are the herbs. Then the next category is shrubs. Some plants have the stem branching out near the base. The stem is hard but not very thick. Such plants are called shrubs. Like rose, lemon, we can see their branching pattern. Their branching pattern is near the base, but their stem is also not very thick. Then trees. Some plants are very tall and have a hard and thick brown stem. The stems have branches in the upper part much above the ground. Such plants are called trees. We see the trees. They have hard stem and their stem is also thick and the brown. And their branching pattern is not near the ground. Their branching pattern is much above the ground. Like neem, peepal, shisham, all these are the examples of trees. Then creepers. Creepers are also a type of plants. Creepers usually have weak stem. So due to their weak stem, they are not able to stand upright. They need some support, but they can spread on the ground. Due to their weak stem, they can spread on the ground. Such plants are called creepers. Like that is the watermelon, pumpkin. These all plants spread on the ground. Then climbers. Climbers usually have a weak stem. They have also not the ability to stand upright with their own support. They take the support of the neighboring structures. Then they climb up. Like money plant is there. They can take the support of some neighboring structure and then climb up. These are the example of climbers. Then there are various parts of a plant like stem, roots, leaves, flower. So we will discuss some parts of a plant. So first part is the stem. Like here we can see this is the stem of the plant. The stem is the ascending part of the plant. The stem conducts water and minerals to the leaves and other parts of the plants. Because when we put the water that we put in the roots, and from the roots the water conduct to the stem, and from the stem the conduction takes place to the leaves and other parts. Then next part is leaf. Leaf is the green part of the leaf. Leaf is the green, and the parts of the leaf are leaf blade, tip, petiole, midrib, veins and margin. Here I show you the parts. That is the tip, the pointed end of the leaf, and this one is the midrib. The central main vein of the leaf is known as midrib, and margin, that is the boundary of the leaf, is known as the margin. And veins that arise from the main vein. These are the side veins and they are the network of the veins. And here is the lamina. The broad flat part of the leaf is known as lamina. Petiole, this one. This is the part by which the leaf is attached to the stem. Then in the leaf there is a venation. What is venation? The design made by veins on a leaf is known as venation. Like we know, these are the veins. Like that is the main vein and these are the side veins. The design made by these veins is known as venation, and venation is mainly of two types. That is reticulate venation and parallel venation. Reticulate venation is that if the design made by veins is net-like on both sides of the midrib, the venation is reticulate. Like here, the design is net-like. This is the reticulate venation. And in parallel venations, veins run parallel to each other. Like in this picture we see the veins will run parallel to each other. That is the parallel venation. Then what is the function of leaf? Then leaves prepare their food in the presence of sunlight and a green colored substance present in them. For this they use water and carbon dioxide from the air. This process is called photosynthesis. Oxygen is given out in this process. The food prepared by leaves ultimately gets stored in different parts of the plant as starch. We know the process of photosynthesis. The process of photosynthesis takes place inside the leaves. And leaf is also known as the food factory of the plant because food is prepared inside the leaves. Then next part of the plant are roots. The roots help in holding the plant firmly in the soil. They are said to anchor the plant to the soil. Here the roots are shown because if the roots are there, then the plant can stand. They can hold the plant. Roots absorb water and minerals from the soil and stem conduct these to leaves and other parts of the plant. Then there are mainly two types of roots, that is the taproot and the fibrous root. Here are the pictures of this one is the taproot and this one is the fibrous root. In taproot there is one main root and on the sides there are some smaller roots that are known as lateral roots. But in the fibrous root no main root is there. All roots seen similar to each other. So these are main types of roots. By looking at the roots we can know about the leaf venation also. Because if the plant have such root, that is the taproot, then the plant have reticulate venation. If the plant has fibrous root, then they have parallel venation. So the next part we will discuss later. That's all about the plants. Thank you.